how to make more money and how to keep it. I know that's what you want to know, right? Okay, how many of you have been told that you have to work really hard for money and you work even harder to keep it? Have you heard that? I have. Well, this is the furthest thing from the truth. And many of the women that come in my world, they are so burnt out, they're hardwired to work really, really hard, and they're completely exhausted. And this is not the way. Just because you work hard does not mean and equate that you will actually have more money. Many people make millions of dollars and they lose it, but it really just takes one small shift to keep it. And I'm gonna show you how. If you love the videos on my channel, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the bell, and so that you can be notified when I'm dropping all my new videos, because you want to be the first to watch them. The first things you have to do is listen to that calling. I myself had this aha moment on a yoga mat years ago. And even though I was an attorney for many years, I knew there was something else calling to my soul that I had to do, because it was something that was lighting me up. It was the next thing in my life. And if I didn't have that come to Jesus moment on that yoga mat that day, then I would still be doing something that I wasn't aligned with. And now I am doing something I absolutely love. I trusted the journey. I allowed myself to develop into what this now has become, a multi-million-dollar company. And I'm impacting millions of lives as I'm doing it. So the next thing is misalignment. This is something that when I learned this, everything changed. Sometimes we'll accept misaligned clients, misaligned friends, misaligned experiences, just because we think, hey, this person can pay, they might be someone that we should take on as a client, but meanwhile, there'll be like an energetic leak somewhere along the lines. So when you know to really stay in alignment with who is for you and what you can do for them, you are going to get up to that next level so quickly. And if you have people in your life that are not allowing you to be in your power, you're literally taking yourself from here down to here. So while you can make the money, while I've seen clients do this, they're like, well, I needed the money, or, it was easy money. That money is never easy. When you have these clients come in that are willing to pay you, but you know they're not aligned, the money will go right back out. So it'll find a way to come in, but it'll go right back out. So this is how the people make the millions, but then there's a story where, hey, it goes right out the door. And if you want to keep it, you have to be in alignment. So allow yourself to say no to certain people. I know that's really hard. You're like, you want me to say no to certain clients, to certain people? Yes, because what you're doing is raising your standards, getting back into alignment, and then having more abundance come into your world. Try it. It's a game changer. Many of the beliefs that you have about money came from your parents, and then their beliefs came from their parents, and things have been passed along. Sometimes scarcity gets passed on for generations and generations. So the way that you invest, the way that you spend, how you look at money will not even be your belief systems, but it'll be what your parents were taught, and then what they taught you. Some clients are afraid to even spend money, or they're afraid to go buy something they actually truly desire because they'll have their parents' voice or their upbringing in their ear telling them that this is not right. You're making a terrible decision. And it goes against something that they actually want to do. Now, my belief is, if you can, like my mom told me, don't waste your money. So for the longest time, I believed that I could waste money. But what if I decided that money could not be wasted? It was just an energy, and it was a tool that I could use out in the world, and that it would come back to me, right? So I had a saying that came up with, more is coming. If I go to spend, I go to enjoy my money, and I have the belief that more is coming, then I won't be in a place of it's just going out the door and leaving me. It'll be like, I'm spending it on this, but guess what? I know more is coming. This is the most ultimate mindset shift I've ever had around abundance. Because if you believe more is coming, you will use it in accordance, instead of what my mother told me was, don't waste your money. Because waste means it goes away, it's gone forever. That's not true. All right, let's talk about your bank account. One of the things that I love to do is not let my bank account go below a certain level. Now, for everybody, that's different, right? But when I remember when my bank account was on life support, I'd be happy if my bank account didn't go below like $500 or $1,000 at the time. Now, maybe it's gonna be $100,000, $200,000, or whatever it is. Not everybody's there, I get that. And for me personally, I just love to see that there's a certain amount of money in the bank, and it's not in a scarcity mindset, because sometimes having that money in there makes you get off your game because you feel a little comfortable. You're like, well, I have that money in the bank account, so I don't have to work as hard. For me personally, being a mom, as a single mom, I love to see that there is this amount of money in the account, and makes me feel wealthy, because I look at the account, or I look at my wall, or where my money's at, I'm like, oh, I have so much money. It never makes me feel in that limit. And because I keep it at that, like that mental connection of where the level is, I always believe there will always be that much money in there, so it never goes below it. So I'm energetically connected to a certain amount that it never dips. So what's your amount? What's the amount that you would like to have in your bank account that would make you feel that way? Maybe you can drop it in the chat and let me know. And yours could be $1 million, and yours could be 500, yours could be 1,000, it could be 500, whatever it is. And if you keep to that amount, guess what? It'll never go below that. That'll be like your bottom out. Now, we're talking about making money and keeping money, right? And many of the times, some people don't believe that they are worthy of having the money. So while the money will come in, they'll find a way for the money to just go right back out again. Because they'll feel like, what if I spend it on this? What if I mess it up? What if I do something wrong? And they won't feel like their desires or the things that they want to do with the money, they're worth having. So they'll create this subconscious event on somewhere else so the money can just come in and go back out again. And if you don't fully believe it's possible, like, yes, I can make this money, your subconscious on the unworthiness part will create a scenario where that money will have its own issues coming in. It'll be tied to certain things. It won't be free and clear where you can get it and keep it and enjoy it, right? And this comes down to something deeper that needs to be rewired in you. Because if you can make the money and you don't feel worthy of it though, you'll have a hard time spending it, hard time enjoying it, hard time circulating it. You'll either hoard it or you won't use it, or it'll come in and it'll surprisingly disappear and go out the door. Like maybe something's wrong with your car, or something will come up and then you have to, the exact same amount of money will come in and it'll go right back out again. So worthiness is very important. Do you feel worthy of money? Do we feel worthy of having the things that you want? And if you don't, we got to rewire this. I challenge you right now to write down all of your fears around money. Also, what are all the opportunities that you can start following right now that puts you in your purpose for what you need to do in this lifetime? It's really important for you to lean into that, because that's when the wealth really starts to flow. Okay, go check out my podcast, Unapologetically Rich. And if you have not got my book yet, Unlocking the Quantum Woman, go get this book right now. Read it. It will change your life. We've got over 100 5-star reviews on Amazon. This book is a game changer. And come join our Quantum Woman group on Facebook. All right, stay tuned for the next video.